Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. David Thomas, frontman of the experimental rock band Pere Ubu, has left us after a tumultuous but musically influential life. With his distinctive voice and unique musical style, Thomas contributed to timeless works that inspired generations of post-punk, alternative rock, and no-wave musicians. He died in Brighton, UK, with the MC5 playing in the background, a fitting soundtrack for an artist who was always pushing boundaries. Born in Miami and raised in Cleveland, Thomas began his career with Rocket from the Tombs in the 1970s. Although the band never released an official record, their music had a profound impact, helping to shape the punk bands that followed. Thomas then founded Pere Ubu, a group that redefined rock music with groundbreaking acts, such as 30 Seconds Over Tokyo, the modern dance and dub housing, pushing the boundaries of sound and experimenting with uncharted territory. Thomas led Pere Ubu through various stages throughout his long career, from exploring mainstream music to maintaining their own distinct identity. Despite failing health, he continued to compose and complete new albums until his death, leaving behind a lasting musical legacy and an indelible influence on the music world. On April 23, 2025, David Thomas, the uncompromising pioneer of Pere Ubu, passed away at the age of 71 after a long battle with illness. He may be gone, but his revolutionary spirit in music will forever resonate, continuing to inspire future generations of artists who seek boundless creative freedom.
The battle's almost won. The trumpet will be sounding with the coming of...
Known as the legendary star of hee-haw and an inspirational gospel singer, Lulu Roman passed away at the age of 78 on April 23 in Bellingham, Washington. The news was confirmed by her son, Damon Roman, in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Facing countless challenges throughout her life, Roman not only captivated audiences with her humor and compassion, but also left behind a lasting musical and spiritual legacy. Born Bertha Louise Habel, Roman's life began with considerable hardship. Abandoned in an orphanage and dealing with a thyroid condition that led to weight gain, Roman persevered and found solace in music and her sharp sense of humor. In 1969, she joined Hee Haw and quickly became a staple of the show with her ability to make audiences laugh. However, her career was not without its challenges. After leaving the show due to her struggles with addiction, Roman made a triumphant return in 1973 after finding faith and embarking on a new journey in gospel music. This transformation has seen her become one of the most respected names in gospel music, releasing over 10 albums and being inducted into the Country Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 1999. Despite the sadness she faced in her life, including the death of her youngest son in 2017, Roman always had love and compassion for those around her, especially her fans. Lulu Roman left a deep mark not only in the hearts of her admirers, but also in the hearts of future generations of artists. Her passing leaves a significant void, but her legacy of resilience and love will live on in the hearts of those she touched.
At home on sweet guitars, symphonies to passing stars.
The legacy of Roy Phillips, the talented musician behind the Peddlers and renowned for his mastery of the Hammond organ, will forever live on in the hearts of music lovers. On April 24, 2025, Phillips passed away at the age of 77 after a long battle with illness. His musical legacy, built upon his passion and commitment to conveying messages of peace and unity, continues to inspire generations of artists and fans. In 1969, after completing a lengthy performance at the Pickwick Club, Phillips and the Peddlers were invited to perform at a gala at the London Hilton. The event was held to raise funds for the Israeli conflict. During this extravagant evening, Phillips reflected on the absurdity of war. Inspired by the events, he wrote a song titled Birth, which reflects a dream of a peaceful world where families live in love and joy until war destroys that dream. Though his music career never faded, Birth and many of his creative orchestrations were not played on the radio due to the length of the song. However, Phillips never gave up. His works continue to reach listeners through platforms like YouTube, Spotify, and CD Baby, allowing his message of peace to spread worldwide. With invaluable contributions to music, especially through his work with the Peddlers, Roy Phillips has left an indelible mark on music history. Though he has passed, his music will continue to live on, serving as an enduring message of peace and unity.
Friend, cancer survivor, earthquake survivor, holiday survivor.
Beloved actress Lar Park Lincoln, known for her roles in Knots Landing and Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, has died at the age of 63. Lincoln's death was confirmed by Actors Audition Studios, the Dallas-based company she founded. She died on April 22nd after a long battle with breast cancer. While the exact cause of her death has not been released, her impact on Hollywood and her commitment to mentoring young actors remains undeniable. Lincoln made her mark on television with her role as Linda Fairgate on Knots Landing, a role she played with such charisma and complexity that fans still remember her as a charming yet scheming character. She also became an iconic character in the Friday the 13th film series, where she played Tina Shepard, a psychic character who fought against the infamous Jason Voorhees. Despite the challenges of breast cancer, Lincoln continued to thrive both in her career and her passion for mentoring others, founding Actors Audition Studios, where she trained aspiring actors. Her career spanned over 45 years, and in addition to her acting roles, she authored the memoir Get Started Not Scammed and launched a clothing line. She also guest-starred on QVC, featured beauty products, and traveled. Lar Park Lincoln's death leaves a void in the entertainment industry, but her legacy will live on through her work, her students, and her family. She is survived by her daughter Piper, her son Trevor, and her grandchildren, as well as her sister Karen, her brother Michael, and many others. In her memory, donations can be made to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation or the Entertainment Community Foundation.
It's Jed. Brandon Boyd once had fans stand outside a bathroom stall he was in to listen to it.
On April 14, 2025, the world lost one of its most unique and influential voices in radio, Jed "The Fish" Gould, who passed away at 69 after a brave battle with lung cancer. For over 3 decades, Jed redefined the airwaves at Los Angeles' iconic alternative radio station, Croc, where he became an indelible figure in the music scene, particularly in the 1980s and 90s. His distinctive voice, offbeat humor, and relentless passion for new music made him a beloved personality to generations of listeners. Jed first joined KROQ in 1978, where his bold musical taste and willingness to push boundaries helped shape the station's identity. He was a key figure in introducing emerging artists like Depeche Mode, The Cure, and Duran Duran to Southern California, earning a reputation as a pioneering force in alternative rock. Beyond his musical influence, Jed's engaging and often irreverent on-air persona became synonymous with the cultural shifts of the era. Despite being diagnosed with small cell lung cancer in March 2025, Jed continued to bring his unique energy to the airwaves until the very end. His influence extended far beyond the radio station, with his voice becoming the heartbeat of a generation's rebellion, youth, and identity. Jed's legacy lives on in the countless artists and fans whose lives were touched by his creativity and authenticity. Survived by a community of misfits, artists, and devoted listeners, Jed the Fish's passing leaves a void in the world of alternative radio, but his spirit, embodied in his laughter and legacy, will echo on forever.
This country owns half our country's wealth, $5 trillion. 1/3 of that comes from hard work.
Michael Douglas, a true Hollywood icon, has captivated audiences with his versatile acting career spanning over 6 decades. Born on September 25, 1944, in New Brunswick, New Jersey, he was destined for fame. As the son of legendary actor Kirk Douglas and actress Diana Dill, Michael grew up surrounded by the glitz and glamour of show business. However, he quickly realized that success in this industry was earned through dedication and hard work, not merely inherited. His father's work ethic taught him that resilience, not legacy, was key to stardom. Are you a fan of Michael's iconic roles in Wall Street, Fatal Attraction, and The Kominsky Method? On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate his performances? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Michael's academic journey helped shape the man he would become. His schooling in military academies instilled in him a sense of discipline and perseverance, qualities that would prove vital in his acting career. He later attended the University of California, Santa Barbara, where he majored in drama. It was here that Michael began to cultivate his own acting style, learning to connect with his characters on an emotional level and refining his stage presence. By the time he graduated, he had already begun forging his identity, moving beyond his father's shadow and focusing on carving out his own legacy in Hollywood. Though Michael started his career with small television roles, he soon gained prominence with his ambitious move into film production. In 1975, he produced the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, a project his father had tried to bring to the screen for years. The film became a monumental success, winning 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. This achievement marked Michael's entry into the world of film production, and he began balancing both acting and producing, honing his skills behind the scenes while continuing to shine in front of the camera. By the 1980s, Michael Douglas was firmly established as a leading man in Hollywood. His role in Romancing the Stone, 1984, was a breakout hit, showcasing his ability to blend charisma, humor, and adventure. But it was his portrayal of Gordon Gekko in Wall Street, 1987, that cemented his place as one of the most significant actors of his generation. The role, which earned him an Academy Award, became iconic, symbolizing greed and corporate excess in the 1980s. Alongside Fatal Attraction, 1987, which saw him playing a man caught in a dangerous affair, these performances proved that Michael was capable of portraying complex, morally ambiguous characters with depth and authenticity. The 1990s saw Michael continue to diversify his portfolio, taking on a wide range of roles in both thrillers and dramas. Films like Basic Instinct, 1992, and Falling Down, 1993, displayed his ability to tackle darker, more intense material. In contrast, The American President, 1995, showed off his lighter, more charming side as a widowed U.S. president navigating love and politics. Michael's ability to seamlessly shift between genres reinforced his versatility and solidified his place as one of Hollywood's most dynamic actors. Throughout the 2000s and beyond, Michael Douglas proved that his star power was timeless. In Traffic, 2000, he portrayed a judge confronting moral dilemmas amidst a war on drugs, receiving critical praise for his complex performance. He also ventured into comedy, starring in The In-Laws, 2003, before entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Hank Pym in Ant-Man, 2015. This role introduced him to a new generation of fans, further cementing his legacy in Hollywood and proving his ability to adapt to modern times while maintaining his iconic status. Off-screen, Michael Douglas has made significant contributions to various causes. He has long been an advocate for nuclear disarmament and was appointed as a United Nations Messenger of Peace. His work as a philanthropist reflects his desire to use his fame and influence to address pressing global issues. Even as he navigated the challenges of a rapidly changing entertainment industry, Michael has always stayed grounded in his principles, striving to make a positive impact on the world. Michael's personal life, too, has been a subject of public interest, particularly his marriage to actress Catherine Zeta-Jones. Despite the challenges they faced, including health struggles like Michael's battle with throat cancer, the couple has remained a strong, supportive unit. His openness about his diagnosis in 2010 helped raise awareness about early detection and the emotional toll of illness, endearing him further to his fans. The passing of his father, Kirk Douglas, in 2020 was a pivotal moment in Michael's life. The two shared a complicated but deep bond, and Kirk's death marked the end of an era in Hollywood. Michael, now carrying the legacy of both his father and his own accomplishments, continues to be a guiding figure in the industry, embodying the enduring spirit of resilience and reinvention. Today, Michael Douglas remains an influential figure in both the film industry and beyond. His career, which spans generations, serves as an inspiring example of how talent, perseverance, and a deep commitment to one's craft can leave a lasting legacy. Whether he is captivating audiences with his performances or advocating for important global causes, Michael Douglas exemplifies what it means to make a meaningful impact, not just in Hollywood, but in the world at large. His journey continues, and his influence will undoubtedly be felt for many years to come.
You kneel here while I fix the sleigh.
His friend, producer Lori Jacobson, saying North passed.
Jay North, beloved actor and childhood star best known for his role as Dennis Mitchell in the iconic 1959 CBS sitcom Dennis the Menace, had a career that spanned several decades. His portrayal of the mischievous yet endearing Dennis captivated audiences and made him a household name. Despite his fame, North's journey in Hollywood was marred by personal struggles, including emotional and physical abuse from his guardians during his time on set. After Dennis the Menace ended in 1963, North sought to break free from the shadow of his famous character. However, he was often typecast and struggled to regain his footing in the entertainment industry. In later years, he moved away from Hollywood, choosing to live a quieter life in Florida, where he worked as a corrections officer. Despite these hardships, North remained at peace with his role in Dennis the Menace and found catharsis in later projects, such as a memorable appearance in the 1987 series Not Necessarily the News, where he played an exaggerated version of himself. Jay North's resilience and ability to come to terms with his past stand as a testament to his character. Though his life was filled with both success and struggles, his impact on television and popular culture remains undeniable. North passed away on April 6, 2025, at the age of 73, after battling colorectal cancer. He died peacefully at his home in Lake Butler, Florida, surrounded by loved ones. North is survived by his wife, Cindy Hackney, and will forever be remembered for his iconic role as Dennis Mitchell. In the world of country music, some songs become more than just melodies. They become timeless expressions of life, love, and the human experience. One of the masterminds behind these unforgettable hits has passed away. Legendary country songwriter Larry Bastion, whose heartfelt lyrics and unmatched storytelling shaped the careers of some of the most iconic artists, died at the age of 90 on April 6, 2025. Bastion's work with Garth Brooks, especially on the hit Unanswered Prayers, remains a cornerstone of his remarkable career. Brooks, deeply affected by the loss, honored his former mentor with words that reflect their bond. This was a great man, a cowboy, a poet, and a true friend. He reminisced about the early days when Bastion took him under his wing in Nashville, offering guidance that would shape Brooks' rise to stardom. Beyond unanswered prayers, Bastion's songwriting talent stretched across many other hits, such as Rodeo and The Girl Who Has Everything. He penned songs that not only achieved commercial success, but also touched the hearts of listeners for decades. His influence was felt throughout the country music world, from his collaborations with Reba McEntire to his work with country legends like Conway Twitty and Tammy Wynette. Though he never sought the spotlight, Larry Bastion's songs are etched in the fabric of country music. His death, after a long and fulfilling career, is a reminder of the deep and lasting impact a true artist can have. Bastion's legacy will live on in every note and lyric that continues to resonate with fans worldwide. George Freeman, the legendary jazz guitarist, passed away on April 1, 2025, at the age of 97, leaving behind a rich legacy in the world of jazz. Born in Chicago on April 10, 1927, Freeman was a pioneer in the bebop movement, known for his daring solos and unique improvisational style. Throughout his career, he collaborated with jazz giants such as Charlie Parker, Gene Ammons, and Count Basie, establishing himself as a true virtuoso. Freeman's journey was not without challenges. Despite his immense talent, his career often remained in the shadow of his older brother, the renowned saxophonist Von Freeman. This, along with some missed career-making opportunities, kept Freeman from achieving the widespread recognition many believed he deserved. However, his skill and passion for music never wavered, and he continued to perform and record throughout his life. In the later years of his career, Freeman experienced a renaissance. After the death of his brother in 2012, the Chicago jazz community rallied around him, ensuring he was well supported and celebrated. His recent work, including collaborations with younger musicians like his nephew Chico Freeman, brought his music to a new generation of listeners. Freeman passed away peacefully after a long battle with health issues. His death marks the end of an era for jazz, but his influence lives on. Freeman's innovative guitar work will continue to inspire musicians for years to come, ensuring his place as one of jazz's most influential figures.
$10 raise. Did you ever hear of anything so insufferably male?
Then what did he say?
Sheehan Barbara Allen, a beloved television actress best known for her role as Jenny Pendleton on The Waltons and captivating performances in films such as You'll Like My Mother and Billy Two Hats, has died at the age of 78. Her family confirmed her death on March 31, 2025, in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. Allen's career spanned decades, leaving an indelible mark on television and film, as well as in the hearts of those who admired her talent and her exceptional frailty. Born on July 12, 1946, in Reading, Pennsylvania, Allen rose to fame in the 1970s, becoming one of Universal's last contract actors. She was widely recognized for her Golden Globe-nominated performance in You'll Like My Mother and her memorable turn in the horror thriller Scream, Pretty Peggy. Her portrayals of characters that displayed empathy and emotional depth won her a loyal fan base. However, Allen's success was tempered by personal challenges, including the loss of her husband, Peter Gelblum, and health struggles in her later years. In addition to her acting career, Allen was deeply involved in politics, supporting causes she believed in, such as Cesar Chavez and the United Farm Workers. She also wrote poetry, leaving behind a legacy of influential writing. Allen's devotion to her family was evident, as she named her daughter Emily after her favorite role in Our Town. The passing of Sheehan Barbara Allen marks the loss of a talented actress whose performances brought joy, compassion, and authenticity to every role. Her memory will live on through the stories she shared with the world, both on screen and through her words.
Ring, I'll make the angels cry.
Born Perry Miller in Queens, New York, Jesse Colin Young rose to fame as the lead vocalist of the iconic band The Youngbloods. His distinctive voice became synonymous with the peace and love movement of the 1960s, particularly through the band's hit song, Get Together. The anthem's hopeful lyrics, "Come on people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now," resonated deeply with a generation seeking unity during turbulent times. Young's musical career was marked by his deep love for nature, which was a consistent theme in his songwriting. He created songs that celebrated freedom and the beauty of the natural world, such as the haunting Darkness, Darkness, and the free-spirited Ride the Wind. His voice, often described as sensuous and emotionally evocative, was complemented by his ability to blend various genres, including folk, jazz, and psychedelia. Despite the initial commercial challenges for the Youngbloods, their music gained a loyal following, especially on FM radio. Young later pursued a successful solo career, with albums like Light Shine and Songbird breaking into the top 40 and solidifying his place in music history. After a life dedicated to music and activism, Jesse Colin Young passed away on March 16, 2025, at the age of 83. His death marks the loss of a musical legend whose voice and message of love and unity will continue to inspire for generations to come.
You, sir, are a dead man.
Bruce Glover, a distinguished character actor, left an indelible mark on the entertainment world, particularly for his portrayal of Mr. Wint in Diamonds Are Forever. His career spanned several decades, showcasing his talent in both film and television. Born in Chicago, Glover's acting journey began in the 1960s, where he appeared in numerous TV shows such as The Mod Squad, Gunsmoke, and Mission: Impossible, before moving on to significant roles in films like Chinatown, 1974, and Walking Tall, 1973. His portrayal of Mr. Wint, a quirky assassin in the 1971 James Bond classic, became an unforgettable part of Bond history, alongside Putter Smith's Mr. Kidd. In addition to his film career, Glover also left a legacy in teaching, passing on his wealth of experience to aspiring actors. Known for his humor and creativity, Glover's approach to acting was always unconventional, which made him a unique figure in the entertainment industry. He continued working throughout his life, appearing in projects such as Ghost World, 2001, and Night of the Scarecrow, 1995, further cementing his reputation as a versatile and skilled performer. Glover's personal and professional life was marked by resilience, having overcome many challenges, including periods of being overshadowed by other actors. Despite this, he remained a dedicated and influential figure in the acting community. Bruce Glover passed away on March 12, 2025, at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire generations of actors and fans alike.
All putting out a product that people enjoyed. At one time, it got more viewership than Baywatch around the world and more viewership than...
Beloved actor Robert Trebor, best known for his iconic role as Salmoneus in Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and Xena, Warrior Princess, has died at the age of 71. His wife, Deirdre Hennings, confirmed his death on March 11, 2025, in downtown Los Angeles from complications related to sepsis. Trebor had battled leukemia for years and underwent a stem cell transplant in 2013, which left him with persistent health challenges. Despite his struggles, he continued to contribute to the entertainment industry, making his final appearance in the 2016 film Hail, Caesar. Born in Philadelphia on June 7, 1953, Trebor's career spanned more than 4 decades. He gained early recognition for his portrayal of Son of Sam's notorious killer, David Berkowitz, in the 1985 television film Out of the Darkness. His performances in a variety of roles, from Chinatown to Walking Tall, demonstrated his wide range. However, it was his portrayal of the charming, scheming businessman Salmoneus that cemented his place in television history. Trebor's performance brought depth and humor to a character that became a fan favorite, appearing in 22 episodes of Hercules and multiple episodes of Xena. Trebor's talents extended beyond acting. He also wrote 2 books, including the satirical The Haircut Who Would Be King. Known for his wit and unique perspective on both life and industry, he often compared his character Salmoneus to real-life figures, such as Donald Trump, offering insightful insights into human nature. His death marks the end of an era for fans who cherished his contributions to film, television, and literature. Trebor is survived by his wife Deirdre and their family. His legacy will live on through his unforgettable performances and the countless lives he touched. The musical journey of Troy Seals, a legendary songwriter and member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, has come to an end with his death at the age of 86. Seals left behind a legacy of more than 75 charted songs, including 30 top 10 hits and 11 #1 records. Timeless classics such as 7 Spanish Angels, Lost in the 50s Tonight, and If You Ever Have Forever in Mind will forever be synonymous with country music. Born in Big Hill, Kentucky, Seals began his musical career at a young age, performing with the Earthquakes in the 1950s. After moving to Nashville in 1969, he began writing songs for many iconic artists, including Conway Twitty, Waylon Jennings, and Willie Nelson. Seals built a remarkable songwriting career, leaving behind beloved ballads that have become a part of country music. Along with his impressive success, Seals faced personal challenges. Despite the hardships he endured, he remained steadfast in his songwriting career, continuing to contribute to music until the end of his life. Even as his health declined, he continued to contribute to the industry he loved. On March 6, 2025, Troy Seals passed away at his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee, leaving behind a strong legacy in the music world. While he is gone, his hits will live on in the hearts of fans for generations to come. The Unstoppable Force, Samuel L. Jackson's legacy of talent, resilience, and cultural impact. Samuel L. Jackson is an actor whose career spans over 5 decades and whose legacy is marked by remarkable performances, unwavering dedication, and an inspiring personal journey. From his iconic roles in Pulp Fiction to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Jackson has solidified his place in cinematic history. However, his story is not just about his achievements on screen, but also about the challenges he has faced and the indomitable spirit that has propelled him to become one of Hollywood's most respected figures. Born on December 21, 1948 in Washington, D.C., and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Jackson grew up during a time when the segregated South shaped his experiences and worldview. Raised primarily by his mother and grandparents, his upbringing exposed him to the harsh realities of racism and social inequality. These formative years would later influence his activism and the roles he would choose to portray on screen. Though he initially pursued a degree in marine biology at Morehouse College, his passion for acting led him to change paths and ultimately join a local theater group. This decision would set him on a path toward becoming one of the most influential actors in Hollywood. Jackson's rise to fame was far from easy. He spent years struggling in small roles in theater and television before finally catching his big break in the early 1990s. However, his journey was not without personal battles. Throughout his early career, Jackson struggled with drug addiction, which threatened to derail his professional life. But in 1991, after hitting rock bottom, Jackson entered rehabilitation and turned his life around. It was through this redemption that he delivered one of his most powerful performances, as a crack addict in Jungle Fever, 1991. This role marked the beginning of his meteoric rise to fame and showed the world that, despite personal demons, greatness could still be achieved. The film that truly cemented Jackson's place in Hollywood history was Pulp Fiction, 1994. His portrayal of Jules Winfield, with his sharp delivery, commanding presence, and unforgettable monologues, became a defining moment of his career. The role not only earned Jackson critical acclaim, but also made him a cultural icon. From that point on, Jackson became a staple of the industry, working with visionary directors like Quentin Tarantino in films such as Jackie Brown, 1997, Django Unchained, 2012, and The Hateful Eight, 2015. His versatility as an actor allowed him to take on a wide range of characters, from morally ambiguous figures to heroic roles, each performed with his signature intensity. Despite his Hollywood success, Jackson has never shied away from addressing important social issues. His activism, rooted in the civil rights movement of the 1960s, has remained a constant throughout his career. As a college student, Jackson was actively involved in protests for racial equality, even being expelled for his activism. This commitment to social justice continues to define him as an artist and a public figure. Unlike many in Hollywood, Jackson has always used his platform to speak out against racial inequality, discrimination, and Hollywood's lack of diversity. His roles often reflect this commitment, with Jackson choosing characters that challenge societal norms and give voice to marginalized communities. One of his most notable moments came when he made a bold statement during his acceptance speech for a Lifetime Achievement Award. Jackson didn't just thank his colleagues and fans, he used the platform to remind the audience about the importance of equality in film and television. His unapologetic attitude has earned him admiration not only for his talent, but also for his courage in speaking out. It's this willingness to use his voice to amplify important causes that makes Jackson stand out as a role model both inside and outside the entertainment industry. In recent years, Jackson has focused on his health and well-being, showing that even a Hollywood icon needs to prioritize self-care. After being diagnosed with a life-threatening blood clot, he made significant lifestyle changes, including adopting a vegan diet to improve his cardiovascular health. His commitment to health has since extended to public advocacy, as he actively promotes healthy living and emphasizes the importance of maintaining physical well-being as one grows older. Additionally, his personal connection to Alzheimer's disease has inspired him to become an advocate for research in the field. Jackson's efforts to improve his health serve as an inspiring reminder that it's never too late to make positive changes in one's life. This dedication to health is not just about physical strength, but also about mental and emotional resilience. As Jackson continues to navigate the challenges of aging and a demanding career, he remains steadfast in his pursuit of longevity, both in his health and his career. He sets an example for others, particularly for those who may think their best years are behind them. Samuel L. Jackson's ongoing journey is proof that it's possible to reinvent oneself at any stage in life. Throughout his illustrious career, Jackson has starred in over 150 films, with a lifetime box office gross that places him among the highest-earning actors in history. However, his true legacy is not just the financial success or the multitude of awards and recognitions he has received. His authenticity, dedication to his craft, and unapologetic approach to acting have made him one of the most beloved figures in the entertainment industry. Jackson's ability to remain grounded and true to himself, despite the pressures of fame, sets him apart from his peers and ensures his place as one of Hollywood's true legends. Samuel L. Jackson's story is one of triumph over adversity, of a man who overcame personal struggles to achieve professional greatness. From his humble beginnings in the segregated South to becoming a global icon, Jackson's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, perseverance, and the courage to be unapologetically oneself. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of actors, filmmakers, and fans, proving that success is not just about talent, but about the strength to rise above life's challenges and create an impact that lasts for decades.